Bishop Donald Hying cites 4 specific reasons for sparking an early interest in religious life: his devout Catholic parents, the death of a brother to cancer at age 10, his visits to the seminary where another brother was studying, and his respect for Pope John Paul II.
I think Don is pretty much one of the smartest people I know, and but also he has a heart of gold. And I think what he was doing as he was discerning his own vocation was trying to listen more and more to the Lord instead of, like the best of us, listen to yourself. And so I think what happened when he made the decision to be a priest was that he wanted to be a man for others.
Before entering the seminary, Bishop Hying attended Marquette, studying history, philosophy, and theology.
Donald was a great student. He's the kind that every teacher just loves. Diligent, responsible, excellent writer, great mastery of detail in class.
In fact, Bishop Hying had a photographic memory for those details, only keeping one notebook throughout his 4 years of study. He graduated from Marquette in 1985 and went on to earn his Master of Divinity from St. Francis Seminary School before his ordination in 1989. Bishop Hying served at many Milwaukee area parishes before becoming rector of St. Francis de Sales in 2007.
I could see he was a natural leader. People followed him. They were inspired by him, and he was not afraid to basically take on the difficult issues.
One of the things that I've loved about Don, and I share this, is that he believes in the absolute irreplaceable dignity of every human person from the first moment of conception to the last natural breath. And I think what he does is the one thing that would define his priesthood is not only that commitment, but also to living that commitment in the respect he shows to everyone.
It was because of his commitment to others and his natural ability to lead that Pope Benedict XVI named him an auxiliary bishop of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee in 2011. Then in late 2014, Pope Francis appointed Bishop Hying to lead as the 4th bishop of the Diocese of Gary, Indiana, a city at the time that was challenged economically and was in need of leadership and strength.
I knew Bishop Hying would be a great fit for Gary. There's a vibrancy. There were tremendously strong suburban areas and great pockets of faith. So I knew what Bishop Hying would do is he would try to bring those two things together, understanding that they were not separate, but they were one. And he would do so by using, as most bishops do, their role and their personage as a unifying factor.
Bishop Hying rolled up his sleeves and got to work, first making his home at the Cathedral of the Holy Angels, what some would consider the heart of the most difficult part of the diocese. Then he organized a diocesan synod, what Bishop Hying describes as the church's version of a long-range strategic plan, to challenge the 72 parishes to contemplate ways to grow their faith.
He went out and engaged the individuals within his diocese and challenged them to envision church. And he did this by enacting a synod. But I've been told that 2,000 people marched with him on basically the day of the synod, excited about taking a look at being church and what church can do for a community.
Today, Bishop Hying has specific focus, including youth formation and education within the diocese. He's also contemplating a first-ever capital campaign and serving a 6-year term as the National Episcopal Advisor of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul.
My experience with Don, he's as I say, a very talented person, but he also comes across as a humble person, as someone who listens to other people as opposed to pontificating and insisting that his point of view is the right point of view. And I think those are the kinds of talents that make a person really approachable by various groups of people and positions them to provide that kind of servant leadership role that a lot of people don't.
What I've discovered, having worked with him for many years here in the Archdiocese, is that whatever territory he enters, whatever circumstance he enters, he's always able to not only embolden the person he is with, but also to respect them, but also to help them to grow. And the mission that he does then is to help the mission of Jesus grow through all the different territories. So I think Bishop is a mission priest, but it's not mission just in the far off reaches, but as close as the person sitting next to you in the chair.
For his lifelong devotion to God and serving others, the Marquette University Alumni Association proudly presents the 2018 Service to the Community Award to Bishop Donald J. Hying.